Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is the Force Awakens movie, so the 7th movie, and this is level 2. I think the level name is Flying Garbage, but we're actually going to be spending most of the level in the overworld playing as Rey here, so get used to it. And there's going to be a couple of areas that I speed up because this next room we're going into is a little confusing. It's very large and there's a lot of distances to cover, and we have to deal with the AI not following us because I am now playing solo, so the AI is just not very good at keeping up with you, which is very bizarre because in pretty much every other Lego game I can think of, the AI is generally very good at keeping up with the player. So Rey has the junk gun, or whatever, the scavenger gun that we saw on the Ewoks in the previous movie, and that means she can throw or shoot nets at places that want nets. And when we're in here, we need to collect 20 of those food scraps. Or not scraps, they're not food, sorry, they are scraps. Like metal scrap, whatever it is. We need to collect 20 of them. So we can collect a bunch by coming up here, and we also have a glider on our scavenger gun. And the glider can be a little weird. I made it onto the platform that time, thankfully, but it's not impossible to miss the platform and have to climb back up and do it again. So we'll push the box down, and then we can drop down and build it. I think this builds a trampoline, and that's what we'll use to get the droid up on top there with us. So I sped this part up because I was struggling with some of the controls, and there we go, we got the droid up. So we need the droid to grapple so we can knock the ladder down. And we can't just hit it down like you would in another Lego game. Nope, we have to do the stupid droid spinny minigame thing here. So we'll get that activated, and that should lower the ladder. And then we can pick up the scrap with either person. But we do need Rey to be up here because she has to fly over this way to get onto that platform. So I think I missed this one, and I cut out me falling down and then jumping back onto the platform. So the platform that I had that nasty jump cut to is the one that I showed before that I was just talking about, so I try not to get confused there. And then we can try to glide way over here, but this is where I also had another issue with the stupid AI not following me, because this part you need the droid to grapple up on top, and he's way back there for some reason, and then as I'm walking over there, Rey decides to walk way over this way. And then the droid has to be moved on this side too to grab those two, and it's just, I don't know why this area is so big. I don't know why the AI can't keep up with me more, but it's not really too big of a deal. You just pick up the scrap, and then we have 15 out of 20. We'll keep following that nice waypoint on our screen, and we can find another what is this, like crack in the wall to shoot with our scavenger gun, and we can open that up and get 2 more of the scrap, and then we'll just head on over to the final area to get the last 3, and I think that's going to be right inside of here, or at least that's just one of them, and then we'll pick up the other 2. Again, what's the point of a walkthrough, because the game is literally telling you where they are every step of the way. And then it's going to be hiding behind that broken TIE fighter, and once we have all of them, we're going to head on out of the ship.
Let's head to Nema Outpost.
And then we're going to head on back to the outpost, and we can either walk there, or you can jump into the speeder and drive there. The speeder is truthfully not very fun, but it is faster than walking. And once we finally make it to the outpost, the actual level itself will begin.
Trade, are you?
And now we have to avoid the bounty hunters or whoever these guys are. Or by avoid, I mean just walk right up and slap them real hard with your stick, of course. Remember, this stick will soon defeat Luke Skywalker in one-on-one combat. Okay, actually, is that a different stick? Does she have her staff, or does she? No, I think she has her. I think she has the staff, and I think Luke was the one in the 8th movie that like force pulled a stick off a building, and then, you know, in his 100 years of Jedi experience or whatever, he loses to Rey, who has no experience whatsoever. So, you know, I hate the 8th movie. We're not there yet. We won't talk about it. Okay, once those enemies are dead, we'll come over here and talk to Finn, and he'll say some words, and then some people in black and white will jump down, and then we'll have to head on over to the gate, because we have to do the funny part of the movie where the ships are going to get blown up, the one that we want, anyway. Okay, so we're going to head on over to the crashed bomber and take out some of the enemies that are in our way. And then we can do something here. I actually forgot this part completely. I'm a little bit surprised. I guess Finn broke that thing that fell from the sky, and then we're gonna build it and then switch to the droid. I totally forgot that part. I just looked at this video too to remind myself what we did. That's really weird. So I'm guessing now, does the bomber actually shoot the gate? You'd think I'd know this, right? But what does the bomber do? Why are we powering it up? I don't remember this at all. Wow. It looks like it just flies through the gate. Okay, I guess that's kind of cool. Or does it actually? Yep, okay. Huh. Wow, I don't remember that. That was cool. Okay, well, the gate's now open, so we're just going to head into the area here and go straight to the left.
What about that ship? That one's garbage.
But nope, that one's gonna get blown up, so now we'll head over to the right. And now we actually get the low-flying garbage. So, we're going to fly through the graveyard of the Star Destroyers. And there's going to be 7 TIE Fighters we have to destroy because, you know, why wouldn't there be? It's a ship mission, so of course we're going to have to turn around and start shooting some of these. And this might show off what I was talking about earlier. I just felt like when I wasn't playing co-op, I was taking significantly less ship damage. So I think I finally got that stupid achievement where you can complete a level without dying, or you complete a ship level without dying in your ship once. I think I got that here. But I just compared to when I was playing with my brother, I was not getting hit nearly as often by these TIE fighters, so that's a little interesting. Now we have to destroy 10 of them, and they're all going to be pretty clustered together usually. So just kind of go around, pay attention to the arrows, follow the red arrows on your screen, and aim for that little circle in front of them. For the most part though, your bullets are all gonna auto-aim directly onto the enemy that you want to hit, so you don't really even have to try too hard. And then we have to defeat 12 TIE Fighters because they couldn't come up with anything else, I guess. And once that's finished, I think we're gonna be flying through the graveyard like they did in the movie, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay, once wave 3 is finished, it looks like we're going to have to pick up torpedoes, and there's a lot of studs inside of that circle thing there. That's kind of cool. So, you know, for the most part, you can finish the True Jedi in all of these ship levels, no problem. But anyway, we'll need to pick up some torpedoes by destroying a bomber, and then we'll fire it at the back of the ship here, and then we can go into the Super Star Destroyer, I think it said. I didn't know that the Super Star Destroyer crashed on this planet. I thought they were all regular Star Destroyers. Okay, anyway, now we'll just fly the rails straight through while we have LEGO NPCs yelling at us to do stuff. And we're gonna need to destroy 10 more TIE Fighters, because, yet again, I guess there was nothing else they wanted us to do. There's an easy to collect mini kit right there, but, you know, this is not a collectible guide, so if you missed that one, I question how sometimes. And then it's just going to be a matter of dodging all of the obstacles and destroying the 10 TIE Fighters that eventually show up in front of you. And once that is done, that'll be the end of the level.